Imagine stepping off your cruise ship and 25 minutes later you're in your own private cabana on a nearly empty beach. This is my review of the Kuzá Beach Cruise Excursion in Cozumel, Mexico, and it's not what you'd expect from a typical cruise excursion, and I'll explain why. But if you're not familiar with Kuzá Beach, let me explain first. Many cruise lines such as Disney, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, they all stop in Cozumel, Mexico and offer various disembarkation excursions. We were sailing on Disney Cruise Line, but regardless of the cruise company, the excursion experience is pretty similar across the brands. Once you disembark your boat, it's a short walk through the port and you're guided to your open air bus to the beach. It's not the fanciest transportation I've ever ridden, but it got the job done. And due to threats of rain in the area, they closed the top. But ultimately, it's about a 25-minute ride to the resort area. A quick walk across the bridge and you arrive at the beach, where they have waitstaff waiting for you with cool face towels, and then you'll receive a quick rundown of the day's activities. The first and most important step, however, is choosing your cabana. They're all located under nice shade provided by the coconut trees. Pretty early on, a staff member will arrive and take your drink order, and depending on the package you get, you'll likely have 2 alcoholic beverages included. They can also bring you chips, salsa, bottles of water. If they have it on the beach, they'll bring it to you. Don't forget to bring some cash to tip the employees. When we arrived, I expected a huge beachside resort like most beaches advertise, but on Kuzá Beach, there are no hotels. This is specifically a location for cruise excursions only. And what that means is, as you explore the beach beyond what's right in front of your cabana, you realize the place is nearly empty. Along the beach, they have children's play areas, empty. Beach-sized chess pieces, empty. Ping pong tables, empty. Near the end of the beach, they have this pier that you can walk down and get some nice photo ops with your family. It would definitely not pass code in like American resort hotels on beaches, because I can imagine kids running on it and falling over to the side. But I asked the local employees and they were like, yeah, you can walk down it, just be careful. But just because there's no hotel doesn't mean they don't have all the resort things. Private cabanas with lockable storages, spots on the beach for full body massages, plenty of seating, hammocks, bathrooms, showers, basically everything a full resort would have, minus the tons of people. You're not doing tug of wars with towels at the central towel area or running around trying to secure a chair for the rest of the day. If you opt for the VIP package, which I recommend, you'll get your own cabana with a lockable safe. That in and of itself is worth the upgrade, so you don't have to worry about your belongings. The other benefit of VIP upgrade is you can eat in your cabana without having to eat with the general population. Although the seating area is pretty large and it's covered from the elements, so I doubt eating there is that big of a deal, but it's nice to eat in a quieter place in the comfort of your own cabana, just steps away from the beach right in front of you. Just be careful. At some point, some of the food becomes too much for the local wildlife to resist, but they weren't threatening at all, and just a simple shoo shoo and they truly run away. On a related note, I have no idea what this animal is, and if you do, put it in the comments below because I would love to know myself. They have plenty of employees walking around and ensuring you have everything you need. As I mentioned, the VIP package included 2 alcoholic drinks. The beach is nice and sandy, not rocky. You don't need dedicated water shoes. Flip-flops will be just fine. It's pretty clear that this is a new location and they're turning this into a new destination spot. You can see some ongoing construction around the area, and I don't know if it's because it's a new spot or there weren't many cruises docked during our time on Cozumel, but there was hardly anybody on the beach. It was incredibly peaceful. And you didn't hear any signs of the construction because that was all happening away from the beach. For our experience, we were on the beach for about 4 hours before we had to head back to the ship. And while it didn't rain, there were storms in the area, so it was overcast and occasionally windy, but even still, the water was warm and clear, and I can imagine even on a better weather day, this place being beautiful. As I mentioned, all the various cruise lines offer numerous different types of excursions, hikes to see pyramids, tastings, culture activities, but if you're looking for a pure beach time pastime, I'd strongly recommend Kuzá Beach. And I can promise you, if we ever go back to Cozumel, that's where you'll see us again. If you find the video helpful, like it, and I'll see you next time.